This week is going to be a huge week. We have Mercury going retrograde. We already have Saturn retrograde. We have Neptune retrograde. So why not add one more, right? And we also have Mars making a conjunction to the South Node that's sitting in Virgo, which we will end the week on that. So let's get into these transits. Hi, I'm Jenny. Welcome to my channel. I am a starseed astrologer and channeler. I'm going to be going through all the astrology transit highlights from July 14th to July 20th. So don't forget to subscribe, leave me a comment about how last week went, especially with Neptune going retrograde and Saturn going retrograde. I'm super curious to know what happened to you, so let's get into it. I also said I was going to go live for this, but I ended up not being able to go live, but I still wanted to post this out there and also let you guys know that I am going to be doing a free moon energy class to talk about collective moon energy and how to harness it, how to utilize it. That's going to be July 17th at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And that will be live. On Monday, July 14th, we will wake up with a Pisces moon. And what I love about Pisces moons is, one, we have nothing else in Pisces, okay? Saturn hasn't retrograded back yet. Neptune hasn't retrograded back yet. We just have the North Node in Pisces. So your Pisces whole sign ruled house is seeing growth. It's seeing expansion. This is where growth and expansion wants to take place. So it's naturally going to give you opportunities to do that. Now, the moon being in Pisces, it will be making a trine to Jupiter. Jupiter sitting in Cancer. It's in a water sign. It will be there through I believe till July 2026. So it's a whole year of Jupiter in Cancer. So every time we have a Pisces moon, it's going to be making a trine to Jupiter. This is going to happen at 8:46 a.m. Central Standard Time. This is beautiful. Beautiful, natural flowing energy. Trines are one of the most positive aspects that we can have as a transit, and then have Jupiter, growth, expansion, luck, abundance with our emotions, our emotional fulfillment, the moon. So your Pisces whole sign ruled house and your Cancer whole sign ruled house are working together effortlessly. You do not have to try for a trine. That's what I love about trines. So we also have the Pisces moon square Venus at 2:53 p.m. Now, squares are usually a harsh aspect, but at the same time, Venus is such a benefic planet. So we have both benefic planets, Jupiter and Venus, making aspects this day. Now, Venus does represent relationships, and with Pisces moons, it can be a little lofty. We can be a little bit more confused, especially if you don't have a lot of water in your chart. It's just more of a go with the flow type of attitude. So I could see this in a way where, there's a miscommunication maybe with a partner, with a friend, with somebody else, especially because Venus is in Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury. It's all about communication. So there could be a miscommunication happening, but I don't see this as a big thing. It's just the moon and Venus. I could also see this in a way for you to get those those ideas when it comes to, because we have the North Node in Pisces. So when it comes to your growth and your expansion, Venus, Gemini, all about ideas, what gives you pleasure, what gives you joy in your mind, could be making you could want to change something, basically. Squares do just create change. That's what they're here for us to change our lives and to move forward when something's not working. So something could not be working, and then you just want to move forward with that change. So Monday, I just see as a really pleasant day. And Mondays are naturally ruled by the moon. It's naturally ruled by our emotions. It could be an emotional day just because at the same time we do have the South Node in Virgo. So the moon is opposing the South Node, even though the North Node is there. And we are working our way up till Sunday, where Mars is going to be making a conjunction with the South Node in Virgo, which is about release and let go. So some of us could experience some emotions, some emotional release, but that's not a bad thing. Tuesday, July 15th, we will wake up with a Pisces moon again, and we do have a little bit of opposing energy. So the Pisces moon will oppose Mars, that's in Virgo, at 11:16 a.m. Central Standard Time. But the Pisces moon will trine the Cancer sun at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I could see Tuesday, especially if you have to do something that involves go, 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 you could be met with a little bit of tension, right? You want to take action here. You want to maybe even some perfectionist qualities. You want to make sure that it's done right, but your body's not really allowing you to do that. I could see that kind of friction happen there. This also can give give you a really big glimpse into what Mars is looking to sever from your life because of this opposition. Our emotions are the moon. So we're getting this opposition here where it's like, okay, I need to let go of this. Okay, I need to choose this over this because Mars is looking for that release and let go because it's conjoining that south node at the end of the week. So it's like, what are you looking to let go and release? And I believe it's going to be a perception change for a lot of people. But right now, because of that opposing energy, you're going to want to tend to your emotions first. That's where your Pisces whole sign ruled house, like more emotional water energy. And you want to kind of back away from that Virgo energy, which there's nothing wrong with Virgo energy, but just like that analytical, logical. So basically, if you logically think that you have to do something, but your emotions and your heart are telling you no, but I don't want to do it, listen to your emotions, listen to your heart. And Pisces moon trine Cancer sun, this is our identity and our emotions working together. So if you have a little bit more of a rough morning, on Tuesday morning, if you go with your heart, if you go with your knowing, Pisces energy is all about that knowing. If you go with that, your sense of identity and who you are and your emotions are going to be naturally flowing trine energy. I mean, I feel like everybody's going to feel this energy to some extent, but to truly take advantage of this energy, your heart and your mind need to be working together. Your ego and your soul, like just working together on the same page, and need to merge together. And that's what this is natural flowing energy. So if you don't have the answers in the morning, just wait till the afternoon and let things naturally play out, let things naturally unfold. On Wednesday, July 16th, we wake up with an Aries moon, and we have a lot of aspects this day, so I'm going to list them off and then we'll get into it. All right, so the Aries moon will sextile Uranus at 12:11 a.m., conjunct Saturn at 2:53 a.m., conjunct Neptune at 3:15 a.m., sextile Pluto at 4:23 a.m., and square Jupiter at 2:02 p.m. Now, okay, first of all, a lot of these aspects are happening at night. And what do I always say? Okay, busy astrology that happens at night, this is when we can have trouble sleeping. This is when our dreams can be really intense. Aries also rules the head, where our brain lives, where we have our dreams. So, I just have a feeling, especially if you were somebody super in tune with the energy, that you are going to have a little bit of a restless sleep or really intense dreams. And if you are not able to sleep and you're getting all these random epiphanies and internal perception changes and downloads and all of this fun stuff, I mean, I call it fun stuff. I love when I dream, I love waking up from a dream and it takes me an hour to get back into my body. I don't know. I'm addicted. I'm obsessed with it. So, but this energy, all of this, so basically 1, 2, 3, 4 of the aspects are just going to be involving more, they're going to be more at night. So they're not really action orientated energy. Even though we are in an Aries moon, you're going to want to take action during the day for sure. So a lot of us might be getting a lot of epiphanies at night when it comes to what's holding us back, when it comes to our energy, our drive, and taking action, because Mars, ruled by Aries, Mars is making that conjunction. I know I sound repetitive, but this is a big transit, guys. It's super big. Mars is going to be making that conjunction to the south node. So this is a big time to really dive into your subconscious and figure out what's holding you back, what needs to be severed from your life. And if you are having trouble sleeping, just get up, walk around, journal, do whatever. Don't just lay there annoyed, I mean, who hasn't been there? Also have the Aries moon square Jupiter at 2:02 p.m. Squares, it's looking for a belief change. That's how I see this transit. Just because we do have Chiron, transit Chiron, we have that in Aries. That's also going to be going retrograde, I believe by the end of this month or week. It's not retrograde yet, but it will be. But this is where we are tending to our wounds right now. Where we take action is where we're wounded, is where Chiron wants us to heal our wounds. Why we take action there? Why don't we take action where it serves us? Why are we taking action where it doesn't serve us? So I do believe with this Aries moon square Jupiter, take a look at your Cancer whole sign ruled house and your Aries whole sign ruled house. These two houses are working together to create change in your life. And it could be your beliefs. It could be about your perception and optimism in expanding. This could be a good time to take action and change something. Something's looking to be changed. You could feel it in the afternoon around 2 2:02 p.m. Central Standard Time. Especially if you had a restless night, we can get a little more cranky during the day. And Aries moons is that fiery, action-oriented energy. So if you feel like you need to take action, if you feel like your heart is burning for something, but you don't know where to go, just wait till the afternoon and don't let distractions get to you. Give yourself some time. Even if you have like a full-time job, take 5 minutes. Go to the bathroom for 5 minutes. Rest your brain. Meditate for 5 minutes. Meditation it's just not thinking, okay? You don't need to do a big formal meditation where you lay down. Your eyes can even be open for a meditation. Just let the thoughts go in and come out. And that way it can give you a sense of direction. Squares, you can feel the tension, but it's like tension to change. And once you make that change in that little step, because this is a moon transit, this isn't a huge square. It goes by pretty quickly. It's 2 hours. So if you don't know where the change is happening in your life, just whatever. Just move forward. It doesn't matter. Just know in 2 hours it's going to feel different, basically, when the moon changes. Little changes create ripple effects, in turn create big changes in your life. Thursday, July 17th, which is when I'll be doing my class at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is going to be the last day before Mercury goes retrograde. So we can feel some things be pushed out of us this day. We can get some answers this day. The day that leading up to any planet that goes retrograde and any planet that goes direct after retrograde, those days can feel like the most intense. And I just realized that while I'm going to be doing this class, but oh well, we're doing it anyways. So transit Venus is conjunct my Mars that day. So I know I'm going to have tons of energy. So that's why I planned it. But the Aries moon is going to be sextiling Venus at 12 a.m. and trine Mercury at 2:21 a.m. This is another night transit. This is another big dream transit. Have a dream journal. I have my phone next to me. Pay attention to how you're feeling at night. Are you feeling restless? Is there something on your mind that needs to be written out? But these are the night transits here. And besides that, we just have like the Aries moon all day. And then towards the end of the day, the Aries moon will be making a conjunction to Chiron, which is, I feel like we get this once a month. We get this Aries moon transit being conjunct Chiron, and I've noticed some little ripples. I've noticed some little things that I'm letting go when it comes to taking action, but at the same time, it is what it is. It's not one of those huge transits to Chiron, but pay attention. Is there something? And I feel like it depends on where Aries is in your chart. Do you have prominent Aries placements? Especially at the end degrees. 27 degrees is where Chiron is sitting right now, right on top of my MC. Super fun for me. It's been there for a while. But where is Aries in your chart? And do you have a lot of Aries placements? And have you noticed a lot of transformation when it comes to your Aries whole sign ruled house? I feel like then it will affect you more. Just keep that in mind that transit's going to be happening later that night. This is an Aries moon. Take action, okay? If you feel the need, you feel the passion, you feel the drive, take action. The energy supports it. July 18th, we will wake up with a Taurus moon and Mercury in retrograde. Now, I absolutely love that the start of this Mercury retrograde, we have a Taurus moon. Taurus moon's grounded energy. Just feel good, earth energy. We can just feel more rooted, more grounded. And at the start of the Mercury retrograde, it can feel a little bit more chaotic in our minds. So I really do love this transition. It's softening things for us. It's making it a little softer going into this retrograde. Now we do have the Taurus moon square Pluto at 7:38 a.m. Central Standard Time, so it depends on how early you wake up. A square to Pluto is looking for change and transformation, right? Aquarius whole sign ruled house, Taurus whole sign ruled house. Fixed signs are getting the brew of Pluto transformation right now, but it doesn't have to feel so heavy as it did in Capricorn, okay? My cardinal signs, if you remember Pluto and Capricorn, I have 4 Libra placements and 3 Capricorn placements, so I'm done. But I'm a Leo rising, so I'm still going through the Pluto transformation as well, of course. But at the same time, this is just about understanding where you're putting the power outside of yourself when it comes to your emotions. That's how I see this transit. Not everybody's going to feel it. Depends on when you wake up. It could be through a dream state. It could be shown to you as well. And then we also have Mercury sextile Venus at 8:37 a.m. I absolutely love this transit for the start of Mercury retrograde. we're honestly starting off Mercury retrograde just super cute. Like it's just super adorable, just like that little sextile to Venus. So while we do have Mercury retrograde and we're working on our perception changes, Venus is giving us love, pleasure, and joy. It's helping support us. And with this Taurus moon that's grounding us, I just believe that this Mercury retrograde is going to feel a lot smoother than a lot of people are thinking or saying. I mean, like some Mercury retrogrades, like, there's a lot going on in this Mercury retrograde, which we will continue to talk about as the weeks go on. But I just feel like the start of this is going to be cute because we also have the Taurus moon sextile Jupiter at 5:57 p.m. This is an amazing cutesy transit, okay? This is grounded energy with water. This is earth and water working together for your expansion, for your optimism. You're just going to feel a little optimistic when it comes to this, when it comes to your Taurus whole sign ruled house and when it comes to your Cancer whole sign ruled house. There's some optimism going on for you and it's helping support you. On July 19th, we will wake up with a Taurus moon yet again. And you know what's interesting? Okay, this is the first Taurus moon that we have with Uranus not being in Taurus. Like it's been 7-8 years, guys, okay? I mean, yeah, Uranus is going to retrograde back into Taurus, but we have Uranus in Gemini now. So this Taurus moon, I feel like in general, is just going to feel a little different, maybe feel a little less emotionally chaotic. Like that might be a thing. I'm going to have to really feel this one out when it comes up. But we have Taurus moon square Mercury at 5:08 a.m. Central Standard Time. Now, you could be sleeping, okay? So keep that one in mind. But this is just kind of confusion. This is just giving confusion. Like Mercury retrograde, this could also spark some change in some people as well. Like you could feel like this perception change start to take place and you could allow the energy to work its way through you. I feel like a lot of us are going to be working on this transit subconsciously just because Taurus moons are so grounded and Mercury retrograde's looking for that perception change. And Mercury's retrograde in your Leo whole sign ruled house. I forgot I said this. And I feel like it's really about like our confidence when it comes to our communication and speaking from the heart. So just pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to how you feel, because also at 10:36 a.m., we're going to have the Taurus moon trine Mars in Virgo. This is beautiful, natural flowing energy. We will get, like if you've been tired, this will give you a spout of energy. You will have energy. So like, move your body. Mars always wants you to move your body. Anytime there's any aspect to Mars, you can feel the energy of Mars. Mars is energy. It's passion. It's drive. It's adrenaline. It's anger. It's all of these things. So you can feel when anytime the moon makes a trine to Mars, any aspect to Mars. So utilize this energy to take action in your life where you're looking to take action. And I believe a lot of us are going to be figuring out what we are severing from our life. I do have a reel up and it's about Mars in Virgo. So go take a look at that if you want some more details about Mars being in Virgo. But Mars can literally sever something from our lives. Like it's a malefic planet. Like yeah, it gives us passion, drive, all of this stuff, but it's a malefic planet. So it can sever things like literally abruptly for us. For us. Did you catch that? It's for us at the end of the day, okay? Always remember that. But I feel like this is natural flowing energy when it comes to your passions and your drives. Also realizing what it is that's being severed from your life. Sunday, July 20th, the moon will be moving into Gemini at 5:30 a.m. Okay, I'm going to go through all of these transits and then we'll talk about it. So the Gemini moon will make a conjunction to Uranus. This is the first Gemini moon we will have making a conjunction to Uranus in Gemini. Super excited for this. This is 6:16 a.m. Are you asleep? Are you awake? I have a feeling a lot of us are going to wake up with epiphanies when it comes to our Gemini whole sign ruled house. Gemini is all about the mind. Uranus is moving, loves being a Gemini, okay? Loves being a Gemini. Uranus is a higher octave of Mercury. Mercury is ruled by Gemini. So Uranus absolutely loves being in Gemini and giving you innovative ideas. But you have to also make sure that you have no distractions in your life. So I do believe that's where this Mars conjunct the South Node is really going to help us clear our minds so we can get these innovative ideas and downloads. But that's happening at 6:16 a.m. It will sextile Saturn at 8:31 a.m., sextile Neptune at 8:53 a.m., trine Pluto at 9:52 a.m. These are all positive aspects. Well, conjunction can be abrupt. We'll just say that. Conjunction is positive, negative, it depends on your perception. But sextile Saturn, sextile Neptune, these are action-orientated energies. In order to reap the benefits of these energies, this is a positive aspect, you need to take action. So your Gemini whole sign ruled house and your Aries whole sign ruled house are working together, but Saturn and Neptune are retrograde. This is more of an internal process. This is more of a perception change on the inside than you are going to see it on the outside world. So just keep that in mind. But like everything starts in out. So you change your perception, you change your outer world. That's what these retrogrades are really for. You can create huge change during retrogrades, huge change. And then we have the Gemini moon making a trine to Pluto at 9 a.m. And I absolutely love this transit because we have Mars, right? Talking about it all throughout this video. I believe this transit is just super important to our perception changes and to where we are looking to grow in this life. So I want you to take advantage of it as much as you can by really understanding what this transit is showing you. But this trine to Pluto is all about where are you putting the power outside of yourself? Pluto is all about that deep, deep, deep transformation. The moon is our emotional satisfaction. It's where we are emotionally focused. And it's in Gemini. It's in the sign of the mind here. Where are we spending time thinking? These are air signs, okay? This is innovation. This is what are we spending our time thinking about? We are in a Mercury retrograde. We are already changing our perception right now, all right? So this trine here is helping you discover where you are putting the power outside of yourself in your thoughts. Okay? How are you talking to yourself? How are you allowing other people to talk to you? What is it that you feel like you want to study? What is it you feel like you want to go after? What do you desire, right? What are your passions? Mars is that passion. And Mars is also working with the South Node to release and let something go for you, to sever something out of your life. So I truly believe to utilize this transit to the best of your ability on Sunday is to understand, where am I putting the power outside of myself? What in my Virgo whole sign ruled house is looking to be severed from my life? What no longer serves me when it involves that Virgo whole sign ruled house, the context of that house? And honestly, if you've been thinking about it all week, you should have a pretty good idea about where this transit is really truly leading you to release and let go. And when I say release and let go, releasing and letting go is just perception change. That's all it is. When people say, hey, I'm going to let go of that, release and let go, it's just a perception change. That's how you do it. It's that simple. But it takes a little bit of digging to understand where your beliefs come from and where the perception change is looking to really be changed, okay? So this is a beautiful day of transformation. Sunday is a beautiful day of transformation. The Mars conjunct South Node transit will last 2 days. It will be on Sunday and then also on Monday. So keep that in mind. I will talk more about it next week for Monday's transits. But at the same time, we're being supported, guys. This astrology is different, okay? We're not getting these boo-hoo transits with no support, no help from Venus, from Jupiter, trines, like amazing aspects. Like, we have the support right now to transform our perceptions and change our lives and like have a perception change actually feel good and not have it feel so like sad and damaging and giving us dark nights of the soul anymore. This is not happening anymore. So reach into that supportive energy and understand you are powerful. You are the creator of your own reality, and stop putting the power outside of yourself.